Mario Kart 8's Booster Course Pass finally got its second wave of tracks. It's been almost 5 months since Wave 1 came out on March 18th, so I was super excited when I got the notification a few days ago when it was revealed. And just as a disclaimer, I like all of these tracks. Unlike my hatred towards Toad Circuit in Wave 1, all of these tracks are pretty decent. And this is just my opinion. If you don't agree, I don't know, be angry I guess. Cry yourself to sleep if you want. But seriously, if you disagree with anything, that's completely fine. Just sit back and enjoy my thoughts. So without further ado, let's jump into the worst track in my opinion, number 8. Coming in at number 8, we have SNES Mario Circuit 3. This track isn't bad, it's just the least interesting here. I mean, come on. This is from Super Mario Kart, what did you expect? But they made this track look amazing. There are Mario flags all around, there are Toads, Yoshis, and Shy Guys standing on brick blocks, and even the red, blue, yellow, and green blocks surrounding the course look great. Unlike Toad Circuit, the off-road looks decent as well. People don't like these simple graphics, but they aren't too bad here. This shortcut is cool, I guess, but it's the only real shortcut here. This track isn't bad, as I said, it's just a tad bit boring. Number 7 is Snowland. Honestly, I love this one. The graphics are really good. I'd go far enough to say that the graphics look like they could be in the base game. You start off on this icy road, then you move past these snowy trees and snowmen to this ice section where you have to turn around. This section is done perfectly. Then you make it to the last section with some penguins until you make your way back to the start. If this track was just a little bit longer, it would be higher up on the list. But for now, I think that 7th is a perfect spot. I'm proud to say that this video is brought to you by my Discord server. Yep, no real sponsors here. In my Discord server, we do giveaways, events, and a lot of other cool stuff. We are only a few members short from reaching 200 Discord members. You could be the 200th member. Join with the link below or the link dsc.gg/brickgame. Thanks again to myself for sponsoring this video. Wow, I sponsored my own video. So big brain. Number 6 might be a little bit controversial, but we have Calamari Desert. People seem to love this track, but I just don't see the hype. It's a fine enough track, I guess. It's number 6, that's pretty alright. But some people absolutely love this track, and I just don't get it. But aside from that, this track is pretty decent. There's a train moving around this track in the desert, and you don't really interact with it. You can get on top of it, and you can say peace out to it, but that's it. You do go in this tunnel with the train, which I think is really neat. And there's one of these Mario Kart tour ramp thingies, which I think is really odd, but also kind of cool. The stage is cool, but also really strange. This stage just has a strange vibe to it. It takes place in the middle of nowhere. I think that 6 is appropriate for this track. Not that great, but also pretty decent. Number 5 is Mushroom Gorge. This track is absolutely beautiful. I love the bouncy mushrooms and the music in this one. I've heard this song in so many other places, like Mario fan games, and I forgot that it was this song. When you start off the track, you have 2 different paths that you can take. One path has a bunch of boost panels that leads into a cave. The other path makes you bounce off of mushrooms for a slightly faster path. Inside that cave is a little awkward though. I think that the mushrooms should have been more spaced out just a little bit, but other than that, this section is amazing. There's also a blue mushroom that gives you a paraglider, which I think is pretty neat. I think that Nintendo's putting more work into this wave than the last one, because this track looks way better here than in Tour. The colors pop way more, and the textures look amazing here too. It's nice to see some actual effort being put into this, because if I wasn't aware of this DLC and I saw Toad Circuit, I think it was a custom track. But back to Mushroom Gorge, pretty good. I like the mushrooms, and I'm pretty comfortable putting it at number 5. Number 4 is Waluigi Pinball. I mean, just look at this track. It's insane. There's so much color and personality in this. The item box sound effect is even changed. The highlight of this track are the pinball section. Driving down a path with a pinball in your view is definitely scary. You have to be careful not to run into it or else you'll get hit. The music here is reused from Wario Stadium though, which is a little bit disappointing, but it makes sense I guess. Even the intro is crazy. You go straight into this glider ramp, which boosts you through a colorful tube thing. I don't even know what it's called. It's probably a pinball reference. We have fancy light up signs, tight turns, and the big pinball section is really fun to drive on. You have to avoid the bouncy thingies and flicky thingies. Then it repeats. Definitely a cool track. I think it's deserving of 4th place. We are halfway done, but now it's top 3 time. Number 3 is New York Minute. This track is very chill. It takes place in New York City, but at nighttime. I like everything about this track. The start is incredible. You spawn in the middle of a city, and it's really bright and colorful. I've said that for like everything, but it really applies here. I also like how the street is a little wet, like it was just raining and it stopped so we could have a race. Once you make your way out of the city, you get to this park section, which I like. You go under some bridges and past some trees until you get back into the city, where you find some sewer holes that burst out water. You can trick off of them if you're a god gamer. Then you drive by some cars that aren't moving, then it repeats. Wait, cars not moving? Is this gonna be like Coconut Mall where the cars don't move originally and then they move in the next update? Because that's what happened. Coconut Mall cars move now. It only took 5 months. But jokes aside, I love this track and its theme. Definitely deserves its number 3 spot. Number 2 is the Sydney Sprint track. This track is just absolutely incredible. I love city tracks in this game, so I knew I would love this one. I don't really play Mario Kart Tour that much anymore, so this was brand new to me, and wow, is it amazing. Starting off, we see a lot of NPCs waving at us. Then, we take a few turns, and we make our way into this opera house building. I think that's what it's called, I'm not sure. But once we leave this area, we get to this glider section, which leads into a section under a bridge to going past carnival games and Ferris wheel. Wow, this is a lot. Nintendo went all out on this track, and I love it. I love the music, the design, the details, the references, the colors pop, the location is nice, everything is absolutely incredible. But one singular course can top this masterpiece of a city track. Even though Sydney Sprint might be the best city track here, there is one more track that is absolutely incredible in every way. Amazing graphics, amazing environments, amazing colors and music, and that track that is number 1 is... One, Sky High Sunday. They saved the best for last year, because this is the last track in Wave 2. What do I even say here? Good layout, good music, good visuals, everything. It also is the only track to use anti-gravity in the Wave 2 DLC, which makes this even cooler, as it uses anti-gravity for most of the track. You're also surrounded by ice cream and other desserts as you glide down into the main section. We have a lot of restaurants and ice cream trucks parked out here, and then you get to the wall. You use the anti-gravity to climb the wall until you drop off on some wafers and a tube thingy, then up some ice cream cones that are spiraling upwards, rinse and repeat. This track is the best in Wave 2, and the best in the entire booster course pass so far. Yes, better than any of the Wave 1 tracks, better than Ninja Hideaway. Ninja Hideaway can't compare to the verticality in this one. It's just an insane track, and that's all I have to say about it. This is why Sky High Sunday takes first place as the best track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Wave 2 of its Booster Course Pass DLC. Well, what are your thoughts? Tell me your rankings in the comments, because they were probably different from mine. When do you think Nintendo will reveal Wave 3 of this? Let me know that in the comments as well while you're at it. I think they might reveal it around Christmas time based off of what they've done so far this year, so I'll probably make a video ranking the other waves of the DLC, and Wave 3 video will probably be around when that comes out. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that, and with that said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the future video. See you later.